So, I was planning on just picking out all the different games in this list, this huge list. I'm definitely not going to go through all of these, but I was going to pick out all of them that I haven't played, but then I realized that that was just going to be an impossible task very fast. So I was like, you know what, never mind. I'm just going to go on from here. This one was created by someone. I guess all the terms are masterpieces, amazing, really great, pretty good actually, it's okay, and pretty bad, more like belongs in the trash, waste of code, and I don't know, never played. In the I don't know, never played, I put Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I've never played any of the Mass Effect games. Brawlhalla, Going Medieval, Biomutant, Dota, RimWorld, It Takes Two, City Skylines, Planet Zoo, Idle Champions, Rise of the Tomb Raider, Worms, WMD, Path of Exile, that one, Just Shapes and Beats, Little Nightmares 2, Rivals Ether, Binding of Isaac, Rebirth, Rust, and Danganronpa. The first bunch is going to be games that I've actually have played. So, starting off, we got Roblox. I'm gonna put it in, it's fun for the first little bit. Fortnite, I'm gonna say it's okay. It's definitely been watered down massively by because of how many people have played it at this point. I'm gonna put Minecraft in really great. It is a really fun game. I personally really like it, as well as Final Fantasy 14 Online. I freaking love Final Fantasy 14 Online. I still play it. Borderlands 3, I'm gonna put also in really great because it could have been better. It's a good game. I like it, but it could have been better. It's really hard to describe. I'm gonna put also PlayerUnknown's Battleground, and it's okay. Phasmophobia, pretty good. I enjoy that game. Payday 2 is really great as well. It's a fun game. I love Payday. Beat Saber, I'm gonna put in amazing because the modding and the exercise that game gives you is insane. Terraria, I'm gonna put been pretty good. I haven't played nearly as much as a lot of people have. Also gonna put Risk of Rain 2, it looks like, in pretty good actually as well. Fall Guys, I personally really like Fall Guys, so I'm gonna put it in really great. Team Fortress 2, pretty good. I haven't played that crazy amount of it. Days Gone. Days Gone is a weird one for me because I've played enough. I'm just like, it's all right. I clearly invested a lot of time in it, so I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna put in pretty good. It's not the best story-wise. It's kind of strange, but I did like the idea of just riding around on a motorcycle through a zombie apocalypse. It was pretty cool. Counter-Strike, I'm gonna say, is okay. I'm not very good at it. It is mainly the reason. Same with Siege. I'm putting in it's okay. Sea of Thieves is gonna be pretty good. I enjoy Sea of Thieves, but I'm just kind of like the kind of player where I just really hope I don't encounter another player ever. You know what I mean? I prefer that if it just didn't happen at all, which I understand that's most likely never gonna happen, or gonna encounter someone, but I just want to sail in peace and not have to worry every 5 minutes about being raided by another pirate. Sims 4 is pretty good. I haven't really played any of the DLCs and crazy stuff. Pretty good is Stardew Valley. I've been playing a little bit with a good friend of mine. Halo, the Master Chief Collection. It's okay. I'm gonna put it in it's okay because I didn't grow up with Halo. I don't have nearly as much nostalgia as a lot of people did or do have with that game series. I only managed to play the Halo games when the Master Chief Collection came out. That is the first time I ever touched the game series. And honestly, I was like, it's fine. It doesn't seem like it really is that crazy of a game series. Halo Infinite is apparently really good, and I haven't gotten to that game yet, but it's alright. It's not the best, but yeah. Grand Theft Auto 5 is the second one I'm gonna put in amazing. A not quite masterpiece, but it's a really good game. Black Ops 3. Zombie mode is great. The campaign is kind of strange, but I'm gonna put it in really great anyway. Apex Legends, I'm putting it in pretty good because it's one of the ones that I actually was able to do pretty good at actually. Red Dead Redemption 2 is the first one I'm gonna put into masterpiece. It is such a good story. I love that game. I've played and beat it twice over by now. I want to play it again, but I currently don't have the storage to do it again. But yeah, I think it's really good. No Man's Sky is the one that I'm going to put in really great, actually. It's good. It's definitely made a massive comeback since it came out. Like, it's huge now. There's so much to do in that game, and it's really fun. I highly recommend it. If anyone watching has lost interest in that game, I highly recommend picking it back up again. It is a fun game. Horizon Zero Dawn is going to go into amazing. It is a very fun game. Not quite masterpiece material in my opinion, but I do love the game. Dead by Daylight, I'm going to put it really great. It is fun in short bursts, and I only ever play Killer, which is probably an issue that I need to not do. I should probably play Survivor more often, but I just like playing the Killer. I don't know why. Maybe if I leveled out, but I just get mad at that game. So I was like, short bursts, I prefer it. Gary's Mod isn't really great. I love just messing around in that game. Mortal Kombat, it's okay. It's just kind of the same game rehashed every time now. Destiny, that first Destiny is good. Destiny 2 is also pretty good. So we'll put into Cyberpunk 2077. A lot of you are going to be like, what the fuck are you thinking? But it is going into masterpiece. It is by far one of my favorite video games of all time. It is so good. And it is a shame that it was bogged down by its initial release and all the hype going into it. And apparently, I fully blame the hype and Warner Brothers as the publisher for the reason it was kind of a disaster when it first came out. Because I bet because of all the hype, Warner Brothers was just like, we need to get this game out now. No more delays. And it just clearly wasn't ready yet. So had it gone and like stayed in the oven for a little bit longer, it would have been an amazing release, but unfortunately it wasn't. But a lot of the issues have already been fixed now. It is a very great game, and I highly recommend you guys pick it up if you haven't. It's very fun. I very much enjoyed it. Doom Eternal is going into amazing. I am pretty good at Doom Eternal. I'm not the greatest, but I can at least hold my own in that game on ultra violence. So I think that's a pretty good sign. Ark is pretty good. I only usually play it with multiplayer. Raft is also going to go in pretty good. It's a fun game to just mess around with. Fallout 4 is going to be an okay. It's not really that crazy. Elder Scrolls Online is also going to go into it's okay. I didn't really do much in that game because I got bored. Subnautica is a weird one. My brain wants to put me in waste of code but not because it's a bad game, because it scares the shit out of me. It is very scary. I'm gonna put it in really great, but I hate the ocean. I have massive thalassophobia, which is the fear of the ocean. That game triggers it big time. And then I also have megalophobia, where megalophobia of like big organisms, more like if something's bigger than me, that freaks me out. So combine those two and put it into a video game, and you got Subnautica, and it is a hellhole. I hate it so much. Bloons Tower Defense 6. I played it for a good while with some friends, actually. I'm going to put it in It's Okay. Dying Light, I'm also going to put in It's Okay. It was not the greatest, but I enjoyed it nonetheless. Smite, I'm going to put it in pretty good. It's actually a fun MOBA. I enjoyed it. Gang Beasts, I'm going to actually put it in pretty good as well. That one's fun to just mess around with. Hades is going to go into masterpiece. It is a very good game. I love the story, and I haven't even finished like the entire game yet. I finished a run, but there's so much more to it, and I just eventually will get back to actually playing that game. But whether or not I actually do is a completely another matter altogether. And it's gonna, yeah, I'll figure that out when I get to it. Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted. And I'm gonna put it in really great. I love that game. The VR, it is terrifying. And I am a pussy when it comes to VR stuff and horror. But for a thing like that, it is very good. I've had multiple instances where if something happens, I have to take off my headset and hold it like this until it goes away. Like, oh my gosh, I can't look at it. It's just, oh my gosh, I can't do that. Mordau, I'm gonna put it in pretty good. It is definitely a fun hack and slash. Uno, pretty good as well. The online version of that's pretty great. Amazing, I'm gonna put Life is Strange. I know it's the icon says episode 1, but I'm gonna consider it like the entire first game. It is a very good game. I loved it. I actually played it and beat the entire thing on my iPad, which is a weird way of playing it, but I did it anyway, and I love that game. It's very fun. Hollow Knight, I'm gonna put it in really great. It is very fun, but I get lost. I have yet to beat that game. I enjoy it though. It's very fun. Escapist, I played the hell out of Escapist. I'm gonna put it in really great. Portal 2, I'm also gonna put it in really great. I really enjoyed that game. Rec Room is it's one of those VR like kind of like interaction with other people, and if I play video games to not have to interact with other people, so why would I do that in a video game? I'm kidding. If VR chat is in this list, I'm definitely gonna have to put that in probably pretty bad, because at least because, well, it's purely because of its recent thing that it did. I understand why they did it, but it killed itself. The game essentially just died of its own accord. It just killed itself. Now a lot of the people who used to play it are just no longer there anymore. Pretty good. Star Wars Complete Saga. Undertale, I'm gonna have to put in masterpiece. It is such a good game. The ending actually made me cry. Bioshock Infinite, I'm putting in It's definitely good, but it's just gonna have a rehash of the last two. Roller Coaster Tycoon, really great. I love that game. It's definitely really fun. Tabs, I'm also putting pretty good. It's definitely just fun to waste time with that. Half-Life is gonna be really great. I love that game. Noida, it's fun. I've only played it in the context of streaming, where I have people like vote on what to mess with me with. Forager, I have never played actually. Geometry Dash, really great. I love the nostalgia that comes with it. Spelunky, I've never played. Bloodstained. Okay, we're getting to a lot of ones that I've never played. RuneScape, I'm putting it in pretty good because I've actually played a good amount of it. Evil Genius, never played. Stick Fight, it is pretty good. Death Stranding, this is going to be a weird one for a lot of people because it is definitely a walking simulator, and I will agree with that, but the story is what makes that game worth it in my eyes, and the story is worthy of the masterpiece slide, like the slot. It is such a good game. It is absolutely crazy, that game. It is so fun. I loved every second of it. Amogus, waste of cut. No, actually, I'm gonna say it's okay. It was fun for a while. Cuphead, pretty good. It's frustrating as hell. Papers, Please, I've never played. Keep Talking. Slime Rancher is pretty good. I really like Slime Rancher. I'm speeding through it because there's a lot we still have to go through. And this video is already gonna be pretty long. Untitled Goose Game, I'm gonna put in pretty good. That went into it's okay. There we go. Job Simulator, I'm gonna say pretty good. It's definitely a fun game to just mess around with. Metro Exodus, it's pretty good. I really like that game. Slay the Spire, I've never played. Detroit Become Human is another one that's going into the masterpiece slide. That game is so fun. Outer Wilds is going into the it's going into amazing. It is very intense, and it triggers that kind of the megalophobia kind of thing a little bit, because not really megalophobia. It kind of It's almost like the fear of why I hate the ocean, where I hate things just coming out of the darkness, and that game does that a lot. And it's very intense. Yakuza is going into amazing. The Yakuza series is freaking hilarious, and I love it. Just Cause, I'm gonna put in pretty good. War Robots, never played. Paladins, never played. Don't Starve, I have played. It's gonna go into pretty good. Factorio, never played. Gears, never played. Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice is going to go into the really great. I loved that game. It was really fun. Far Cry 5 is gonna go into the pretty good. It was like, it's another Far Cry game. Outer Worlds, I'm gonna also put in pretty good, because while it was definitely an improvement on like Fallout, it was better, but at the same time it was like it's a game. Guilty Gear, never played. Crew 2, pretty good. Actually, no, it really great. I love just racing around in that game. It's really fun. Neo, never played. Sally Face, Katana Zero. Ghost Runner is a crazy game. I'm putting it in pretty good. Left 4 Dead 2 is going into the really great category. I freaking love that game. Dark Souls 3. Oh boy. Masterpiece. That game is what got me into the Dark Souls series. Getting over it is going into the more like belongs in the trash, because I hate that game. Darkest Dungeon, I've never played. Animal Royale, never played. Control is going into the masterpiece, because that is a very fun game. One Time in Portia, never played. Crash Insane Trilogy is going into the really great. I enjoyed that game. Temtem into the Gungeon. Spyro is going into the masterpieces. I really love the Ignited thing. Plus, I have really good memories of streaming that game, like when I first started streaming. I need to get back to streaming. Spiritfarer, I've never played. Titanfall, never played. Saints Row, I'm playing for the first time. Where did it go? I'm playing Saints Row for the first time, like the third, pretty recently. I'm gonna put that in pretty good. It's definitely not crazy. If the game was on this, I would put the recent Saints Row game as a masterpiece, because it is so freaking funny. I don't know why like people like Moist Critical apparently really didn't like that game. It's weird, but I love that game. Starting Mars, never played. Amnesia Rebirth, and putting that in really great. It's a very fun game, very scary. World of Tanks, Jackbox, really great. Outward, never played. Heavy Rain, never played. Trover vs. the Universe, never played. Never played, 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 never played. Cluster Truck is going into the pretty good. Bastion is going into the amazing category, because that is a very fun game. I got introduced by a good friend of mine to that game. Never played, never played, never played. We're getting good time with all these never plays. Scribblenauts Unlimited, I have really good nostalgia, really great. Crypt of the Necrodancer, never played. Thumper, never played. Party Hard 2, good memories of that game, pretty good. Surgeon Simulator, really funny game, pretty good. The End is Nigh, never played. Rad. Stanley Parable, I got the Ultra Deluxe. It's going into amazing. It is a really fun game. Never played. Five Nights at Freddy's, I'm going to put it in It's Okay. I prefer the Help Wanted version. Helltaker is also going to go into pretty good. That is a very funny game. Game Dev Tycoon, never played, never played, never played, never played. Beyond Two Souls, I'm going to put it in it's a game. Dicey, never played. Bending the Ink Machine is going into the amazing category. That is a very fun game that I very much enjoyed. Never played, never played, never played, never played. Dishonored is going into the masterpiece category. I 100%ed the first game, and I have yet to do that with the second game and the further sequels. But the first game in that series, I played the hell out of it. 100%ed, got both things, even beat the game without killing anyone, and ghosted through the entire thing. It is a very fun game. I very much enjoy that game. Baldi's Basics, I clicked on it and I thought I was dragging it. Baldi's Basics is going into the It's Okay category. Sonic Mania, It's okay. I've never really been a fan of Sonic games, to be honest. My friend Pedro never played. Da, 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 da. Wolfenstein 2. I'm putting it in It's Okay. Wolfenstein 1 was definitely better. Inside is going to go into really great. I love that game. Granny is going to go into the category. Because I don't really... Secret Neighbor, I've never played. Straight 4, never played. Risk of Rain 1, I've never played. Super Hot, I have played. It is pretty good. I love that game. Never played. We Happy Few is a very good game. I'm going to put that in really great. I love that game. Abe's Odyssey, I'm putting it in It's Okay. Because I think it's the age of the game, but I do enjoy it. It's just not what I exactly like. Totally Accurate Battlegrounds is a very fun game. I'm putting that in really great. I do enjoy that game. Granny Simulator, I'm going to put never played. Hotline Miami 2, I have played it. Pretty good. Limbo, I've never played. Da-da-da. A lot of these are never played. Holy crap. SCP Blackout, I've surprisingly never played that game. Bully, never played that game. Goat Simulator, I have played. I'm going to put it in the It's Okay. It's definitely entertaining for the little, like the first little bit, but then it kind of loses its... Never played. Octodad, I have played. I'm going to put it in pretty good. That is a very fun game. I enjoyed that very much. Never played. Journey is one of those games that captured me for a long time, so amazing. Sludge Life is a game that I've been playing recently and that I really enjoy. Pretty good. Soda Dungeon, never played. Outlast 2 is definitely a weird one, but I'm going to put it in pretty good. I prefer the first one, honestly. Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm going to have to put that in pretty good because it kind of lost its like appeal after a while. Sword and Shield. I'm not that crazy into Pokemon, but I do enjoy that game. So I'm going to pretty good. Yoshi's Island. Miitopia, I'd have to put that in amazing. That is a very funny game, and I very much enjoy it. I need to get back to streaming it. Luigi's Mansion, never played. Super Smash Bros. I've played only a little bit, but what I did do is pretty good. Unravel 2, never played. Mario Kart 8 is pretty good as well. I do like just racing around in that game. Grindstone, never played. Splatoon 2, never played. There Is No Game is a very fun game. So I'm putting it really great, actually. I very much enjoy that game. Mario Party, never played. Mario Odyssey. Oh man, that is a good game, putting it in amazing. I very much enjoyed that game. Plants vs. Zombies, surprisingly never played. Arcade. Cut the Rope, I have played, and I'm putting that in pretty good. That's nostalgia as hell. Temple Run, I have played as well, putting it in pretty good. Nostalgia as hell. Candy Crush, never played. I've kind of lost. I remember everyone talking about it at one point, and I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna play it. Never played. Cross Zero, never played. Happy Wheels, I have played. I'm gonna put it in pretty good. Henry Stickmin Collection, I recently played that. I'm gonna say that goes into amazing because that is a very funny and creative show. Not show, game. Jetpack Joyride, it's okay. Yeah. Friday Night Funkin', I'm gonna put that in pretty good because it's very fun. Clash of Clans, it's a Clash of Clans. Subway Surfers, also gonna put that in even though people are gonna like rip my head off for saying that. This game I never played. Angry Birds. We're getting the nostalgia area pretty good. I enjoyed the first few before they kind of started doing crazy stuff. Fruit Ninja, I have played. It's okay. Brawl Stars, never played. Hitman 3 is a masterpiece. Hitman 3, I'm going to actually consider this as the recent 3 Hitman games all together, because if you own the previous 2 Hitman games besides just 3, you can bundle it and if you own it already, play all those missions in Hitman 3. So I'm going to combine those together and say that is just a masterpiece of a game. I enjoy it very much, and I still play it over, like, if I feel like it, just to this day. Never played, 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 never played. 2048 is definitely nostalgic as well. I'm putting it in It's Okay though. Never played, actually, Carrion. Surprisingly, never played LA Noire. Layers of Fear I did enjoy pretty good. Peggle, never played Mirror's Edge, surprisingly enough. Oh boy, we're going into a lot of them that I haven't played again. Cat, really? You're lucky you didn't knock down my thing. Oh, Flower, I have played that one. That one's really good. It's another one just like Journey that captured me for a while. It's going into amazing. Never played, never played, never played, never played. So, how are you guys? Medieval. Oh, that's interesting that that's actually included in this list. I keep hitting that button. Where did Medieval go? No, I have played Medieval. Don't lie to the people. I'm gonna put that in amazing. Medieval is, I love boomer shooters, and that is a very fun game. Moving Out, never played. Bejeweled 3. I have a Bejeweled game on my phone currently, so that's going in pretty good. Never played, never played, never played, never played, never played, never played, never played. It's Flappy Bird. I didn't really get the hype around it, so I'm putting in It's Okay. Smash Hit, I have played. That is one of my very first episodes on my channel, actually, so I'm putting it in really great. It's just you tossing metal balls at glass things and shattering them. Asphalt 9 I've never played, but Asphalt 8 I have. Never played, never played. Is this revealing how sad of a... Oh, whoa, no, wait, where's my water? I have played that one. It's okay. Looking back on it now, I'm just like, it's okay. Dumb Ways to Die. Oh my goodness, that is actually pretty good. Singing Monsters, never got into that game, honestly. Talking Tom. Yeah, Talking Tom. Free Fire, Mobile Legends. Oh, well, this one will definitely go into Masterpiece, but it's definitely not my... It's not going into Masterpiece. Amazing. The Google offline game. Mage Royale, never played. Crunker is actually really fun. I haven't played it in a very long time. It's going in pretty good. I highly recommend that game. Snake. This is the Google version of Snake, but it's going in pretty good. I just enjoy playing that every now and then. Tank.io, never played, never played, never played, never played. Never played, never played. Agario is going into... Oh wait, no, I have played that one. That one's also... For fuck's sake. Keep clicking on shit. Where'd it go? I have played it, don't lie. It's okay. It's one of those old Flash games that you kind of just have kid memories of, and then you look back on it, it's like, Genshin Impact. I played it for a little bit, but then I really lost interest. It's okay. Surprisingly, I never played the original Pong. Oh, this is the trilogy. I don't know where to put the trilogy because personally, the first game is like the remake of the first game is masterpiece material. The second game, not so much, and the third game, not so much. So I'm gonna put it in amazing since it's apparently bundling them all together. Final Fantasy X, never played. Code Vein, it was good for a bit, but I'll put it pretty good. I never really got into it, but I did beat it. Chrono Trigger, Sam and Max, Supervillains, Fate, PewDiePie, Legend of the Brofist. Why the hell is that in this list? That's really funny. It's pretty good. I did enjoy playing that game. That's an old game. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. That's a weird one for me. It's okay. It's okay. Honeypop, I've surprisingly never played. Bayonetta, never played. Persona 5 Strikers, never played. Devil May Cry 5, never played. Back for Blood is going to go into the amazing category because I really like Back for Blood. I enjoyed that game very much. Kakarot, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot is... oh shit. Where did it go? There it is. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot is going into the pretty good. It's just the same stuff that I've already seen 15 billion times already. Never played Doki Doki Literature Club Plus for some reason. Never played Bikini Bottom. I have played Stick of Truth. It is a very funny game. I'm gonna put it in pretty good. Never played. Outriders is definitely a game. I'm gonna put it in pretty good. I kind of lost interest in it. I didn't beat it. Corpse Party, never played. Remnant from the Ashes. I lost interest in that game and it wasn't very... it's okay. I prefer games like that with friends. Grounded is also going... not also. It's going to go into the pretty good. I do like Grounded. It's a fun game. Guts and Glory, never played, surprisingly enough. Quake is going to go into the pretty good. I do like original Quake. It is a very fun game. Star Wars Battlefront 2. People are going to find me really strange, but I actually really like that game. Pretty good. Too bad the servers are just practically dead at this point. Deep Rock Galactic, never played, surprisingly enough. Never played. Battletoads, never played. Wolf Among Us, never played. Avengers, Visage, I have not beat yet, but I did enjoy what I did. Pretty good. How much more do I got? Okay. We're nearing the end, sort of. After never played. Golf with Your Friends, I played for a little bit. It's okay. 80 Days. Cards of Cthulhu, I've never even heard of that. What Remains of Edith Finch. That game, part of that game brought me to tears. I actually streamed it. It's going into Masterpiece. That game is amazing. Psychonauts 2, never played. Ultra Kill, oh boy. If you can't tell, it's created by the same people who made, like, the logo is very similar, right? It's made by the same people who made the Medieval. It is a very fun game as well. I enjoyed that very much. Weed Shop 3, never played. Skyward Sword, surprisingly enough, I've never played. Fractured Butthole, I've never played. Never played. There we go, a bunch of never playeds. Yay. Cookie Clicker. The never played is so big. Pretty good. I love Cookie Clicker. Never played. Back to the never played. It's great. Surprisingly enough, never played Club Penguin. Town of Salem. I used to play that game a lot, actually, when I was still in high school. I'm putting pretty good. I enjoyed it. It's Among Us before Among Us was a thing. San Andreas I've never played, actually, surprisingly enough. Pokemon Unite I've never played. No More Heroes, Humankind, Prey I've never played. Doom 3 I have played. And it's going into the eh. Compared to the other games in its series, it's not really good. Never played, 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 never played. Craftopia. Oh god, we've hit a bunch of never playeds. Oh god, we hit a lot of never playeds. Holy crap. Gunfire Reborn, we finally hit another one that I've actually played. Gunfire Reborn is actually going into the pretty good. And you guys are going to think me crazy for this. Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach is going into the amazing category. I personally very much enjoyed that game. And that seems to be all of them. I kind of wish that there were other games as well in here, because that is definitely not all of my favorite games. I'm actually going to create a tier list in another video that I do where I have to tier list my favorite games, which is going to be quite crazy for me, because first I had to compare them, right, and find my all-time favorite games, and then maybe I'll tier list the top ones, like the S tier of my favorite ones of those, and then if it gets to it, I'll have to tier list between two, and it'll just be a really short video. But anyway, Masterpiece is the only one. I'll read out Masterpiece and Amazing. In the Masterpiece tier, we got Control, Detroit Become Human, Dark Souls 3, Death Stranding, Red Dead Redemption 2, Undertale, Cyberpunk 2077, What Remains of Edith Finch, the Hitman series, Hades, Dishonored, and Spyro. In the Amazing, we got Bendy and the Ink Machine, Security Breach, Mafia Trilogy, Miitopia, Life is Strange, Bastion, Yakuza, Outer Wilds, Back 4 Blood, the Google No Internet Dinosaur Game, Horizon Zero Dawn, Ultra Kill, the Medieval, the Henry Stickmin Collection, Super Mario Odyssey, Flower, Doom Eternal, Journey, Stanley Parable, Beat Saber, and Grand Theft Auto 5. Well, there you have it. That is going to be my tier list of all those games. This video is now 38 minutes long. Yeah, my tongue is like worn out from the very fast talking. I hope you enjoyed this absolute clusterfuck of a video. Yeah. If they were there, I would also add Black Ops 2 to my Masterpieces thing, because I freaking love that game. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. Stay epic out there. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe, please. Subscribe. You really want to, trust me.